This will be the last video ever recorded in this bedroom. Your boy is officially moving out. Well, not actually. But today we're relocating approximately one whole room over, and we're also building my dream setup slash gaming room. As always, if you guys do enjoy, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. If we could break 5,000 whole likes on this, that'd be killer. And yeah, now let's get to moving. All right, so first things first. This is the new space that we're working with. We just got this desk from Fezibo, and it packs some of the coolest features I've ever seen. Inside of this box, we have the tabletops, and in the second box, we have the legs and connectors. This is my first time using an L desk, so I'm pretty hyped to try it out. The whole stand was super easy to put together. Once you complete one leg, it's pretty much the same process for the other two. After a few minutes of screwing, we connected all the legs together, and the stand was complete just like that. Moving forward, the tabletop was also really easy to assemble. We slid the panels together, screwed them in, and proceeded to move the stand on top of it. At this point, bro became a literal technician. We then flipped her over and set it in the corner. Finally, the last step was to screw the upper shelf into place. So now that she's officially all set up, let me show you some of the features I mentioned earlier. Starting off, it's completely height adjustable, all with the push of a button. As y'all can see, it gets pretty high up there. We also have two built-in outlets, which contains a USB-C port. Definitely gonna use this for charging my phone and other accessories. But my most favorite feature has got to be the RGB lights underneath the shelf. There's a total of 7 different colors, and with the remote, you can adjust the brightness, the patterns, and even the speed of the lights. It just looks so clean. If you're in search of a new desk, I'll link Fezibo in the description below. They low-key got tons of different models and colors to pick from, so go check them out. Anyways, the only thing really left to do now is move everything in. And just like that, we're all set up. I know y'all like that transition. Over on the left side, we have some controllers along with the Series X and the PS4. As of right now, we're storing the A6400 down below. We got the capture card with 2 innocent monitors hooked up. For the keyboard, we're rocking Varmillo with the glorious Model D as a mouse. This right monitor is hooked up to the MSI Pulse GL66, which is low-key a beast. Over here, we have a Razer headphone stand, some Wise headphones, and of course, my Lucky Ball Boy bobblehead. And that pretty much completes the setup. This is going to be one of the recording spots, mainly for capturing console gameplay. Overall, I think it looks pretty solid, and the only thing I really need to add over here is a mouse pad. Everything from the RGB lights to the L shape is just mwah. And I also forgot to mention the exact heights this thing ranges from. Starting at the lowest, we have 28 inches, and the very highest being a whopping 47.5 inches. It's literally almost as tall as me. For real though, I feel so short standing next to it. But yes, this is our little console gaming setup. So right now, we're pretty much just assembling the same setup I had in the old room. We got the monitor, the PC, a mouse pad, a keyboard, as well as the ring lights. Yeah, this right here was an unintentional purchase. Basically, when I bought my PC from NZXT, they threw this curved monitor in the cart and I didn't even realize it. So it's been sitting boxed up in my room for quite some time now. Anyways, we got her all set up. It's looking pretty good, but the downside is that it's only 60 hertz. But yes, this is how the completed second setup looks. On this side, we made a little G Fuel tower. We also have this external mic and the Asus ROG Ally, which is actually really cool. I'll probably make a video on that soon. And besides that, we have 2 wireless Rode mics chilling right here. Moving on, this remote controls both ring lights. Can't forget about the shades. On the monitor is the goated Logitech G733s. We got the ZB1 chilling directly in the middle, and right below that is a custom keyboard and the glorious Model O. The whole mic setup includes the SM7B, a cloud lifter, and the audio interface tucked in the back. And finally, the NZXT Player 3 Prime, which I have loved using so far. But yeah, these are the 2 setups I'll be recording literally everything at. I couldn't really decide what to do with the closet. At first, I thought it would be a cool place to display some vinyls. We had the shelf set up with all the X vinyls. This chest held up all the extra M&M vinyls. And then I moved all the Juice vinyls to the top because I was scared they would fall from where I originally had them. But honestly, they didn't look too good the way they were displayed anyways. So I scrapped that whole idea. And now we're using the space as storage for any equipment that I'm not currently using. We got 2 extra monitors in here, some mics, and some G Fuel boxes. Up on this shelf, we have the goated 360, an Oculus Quest, a Blue Yeti, a monitor mount, and a keyboard. And then the top shelf just holds any extra G Fuel tubs I had. Bro hates the taste of water. But yes, that's what the closet's looking like. Believe it or not, these nano leaves took me over an hour to put up. I used command strips instead of the stickers that they came with, and that just made everything so much more complicated to connect. Can't really complain though, because they do be looking pretty clean. The shelf on the right just holds an extra 10 tubs of G Fuel. And finally, to complete this corner, we moved this little table in. Now this is what I call the thinking corner. The thinker simply does all his best thinking in the thinking corner. So that's what this section of the room looks like fully completed. And yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Nah, I'm just playing. Did y'all really think I forgot about the COD Zombies Museum? Nah, I've been waiting for this moment. The table was extremely dusty, so we wiped all that junk off. We started off by placing down the jug fridge and stacked the Cold War perk cans next to it. At this point, pit stains were coming out, so your boy changed shirts and returned with the mystery box and the Cold War bunny. Right now, we're just lining up all the bottles in front of the box. I decided the green K ray gun would look better up here, so we moved the bunny over to the fridge. And now we're stacking up all the Infinite Warfare perk candies and putting them behind the cans. Of course, we can't forget about the Galva Knuckles, Summoning Key, and Monkey Bomb. And then there's the 3 perk cap shadow boxes that are gonna go right here for now. We then tied the whole thing together with the BO2 rug and the Gobblegum machine. Now you're probably wondering why there's no wonder weapons displayed here. And that's because they're going on the wall along with the shadow boxes. this. We can't do that yet though, because the pegboard I ordered isn't here, but I honestly think it'll look really good, and we'll also have more space on the table. On the other side of the window, we are finally hanging up the 100K plaque. I never really had the wall space for it, so I'm just mad hyped to get it up. I don't think any of y'all have actually seen it yet, but this has got to be one of my greatest life accomplishments, and it's all because of you guys watching the videos. So again, I know I say it every video, but thank you guys so much. I also forgot to mention, we replaced the old TV above this setup. It's slightly bigger, but the cool thing about it is that it has Bluetooth and can connect straight to my PC. Other than that, the picture is way better, and it just looks super clean. Moving on, we nailed the green screen to the wall, mainly because the stand for it was just so big and bulky. And yeah, there's still a few more other things we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to call it quits for now though. Just completely moving everything out of my old room and into this one, recording the whole thing, getting all sorts of different camera angles. That took me a solid 4 days, but we are almost done. Like I mentioned earlier, we still have to get all the wonder weapons up on the wall. I didn't realize it until I actually started recording, but the echo in this room is terrible. Like, I have all these random pillows and blankets set up around me just trying to absorb the sound. I'm hoping I can get rid of the echo just by editing a bit. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to invest in some sound panels. Besides that, I also want to get some cloud lights up in here somewhere just because they look sick, and I think that's pretty much it. But yes, here was the room before we started, and here's what it's looking like now, almost fully completed. I did switch a few things around, as you can see. Like over here, we're now displaying the Doomslayer helmet. I added an echo dot and replaced the keyboard with a high ground one. And yeah, this is basically how everything's gonna look when I'm recording over in this corner. By the way, I'm doing a voiceover over here because I can't find the cable for the quadcast right now. Anyways, this setup pretty much stayed the same. There's gonna be 3 different angles I can record from here. Of course, we got straight forward, slightly left, which kind of captures the thinky corner, and then slightly right, which gets the lightning bolt and the hexagons behind me. We got the green screen wall, which I haven't really talked about. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Like, this is another thing I've had for years, but just haven't been able to set up because of no space. But yeah, it's cool that we have a little corner for it now. I'm holding all the wonder weapons in the thinker's corner right now until the pegboard gets here, and I also decided to put the hype lev up on this desk, as basically you can just levitate objects with this big magnet. Technically, it's made for shoes, but I've used it for so many different things in the past, and right now it's just being used for a tub of G Fuel. Pretty cool though. The closet is literally the exact same. As I said in the beginning, this is just storage for any tech equipment that I'm not currently using, and the only other thing I really added was this little chair underneath the play button. But yeah, you guys will definitely see the room evolve over time. There's tons more space to work with now, which is fire. For real though, your boy is absolutely drained right now, so we're gonna close this off. But before that, let me show you what I'm leaving behind in the old room. All of the M&M vinyls are staying in here, along with this wall of cassettes, CDs, and posters. It is a complete war zone in here right now. Pretty much I've been moving a lot of the old stuff from the new room into the old room, because the trash can is filled to the top already. I don't really got anywhere else to store all this cardboard, so that's why I'm swimming in boxes right now. But yeah, obviously I'm still gonna be sleeping in this room. We're leaving all the frame photos above the bed. I didn't move the wall by into the updated COD Zombies collection because it doesn't really look the best, so I'm gonna try to make a new one at some point in the future. Other than that, we left the TV in here, and that's pretty much it. We have got a ton of cleaning to do. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace out, boys.